going to talk about the dock. This row of icons at the bottom of your screen is called the dock, like a boat dock. It's where you can store your most often used programs. Let's say I wanted to delete something that I didn't ever use, like the mail program. All I have to do is drag it way up until I see this little cloud appear, and when I let go, it'll go poof and disappear. I can also move things around on the dock. Let's say I wanted Firefox and Safari to be next to each other. I could click and drag Firefox, drop it next to Safari, and I've just moved something. You can also add items to the dock. For example, QuickTime Player is running, but it doesn't stay on the dock. If I'm going to use that often, I might want to add it. All you have to do is, when it's running, click and hold on the icon, and I get a bunch of items that come up in a menu. If I go to Options, I can choose Keep in Dock, and then it won't go away. There are also options for most of the icons. If I click and hold on one of them, I'll see other options. I could remove it from the dock this way. I could make it open every time I log into the computer. I could show where it's stored on the computer. I could assign it to one of my different desktops as well. There are other ways you can personalize the dock. Up under the Apple menu, you can choose Dock, and you have some choices. Turn hiding on is going to make the dock disappear, and it will only reappear when I move the mouse off the edge of the screen. To make it come back, I'm going to turn hiding off. Another option is to turn magnification on. This makes it so then when I point to one of the icons, it'll enlarge in size. I can also move the dock to a different part of my screen. I can move it to the right. I can move it to the left, back to the bottom. And then there are other dock preferences that are in the system preferences. I can make the icons bigger or smaller. I can also do that on the dock by grabbing that little line there and dragging it up or down. I could adjust how much it's going to magnify when I point to it. I could position it left, bottom, or right from the system preferences. The Genie effect versus the scale effect is also kind of interesting. When I have a program open, like Safari, if I minimize it, it gives that visual Genie effect, so you can see where your window went when you hit it. There are other options that you can play around with as well for the dock.